All right, we've been trying to come up with the answer to the what's this wind?
I think, are we feeling confident?
Well, now see, but Ben's trying to throw water on the fact we think it's because of the darning clue. We kind of think it's like the thread.
Yeah.
Because Ben has showed some expertise with a needle and thread.
And this is the sweet kind of behind the scenes you may not know.
Yes.
Like we are a family.
Yes.
And Ben is actually our tailor.
Yes.
He actually sews buttons on Frank's suits.
Seamstress for the band.
Yes, he is.
quote
And we
Elton
certainly do
John.
appreciate it. And we think this is part of his threads.
Yeah.
Yes, the morning show's about to start, so let me jump in. The clue was, well, darn it, do you really need a clue? So go ahead, guys. What do you think?
Well, we think the thread,
thread or
on the
yarn.
spool or yarn.
Oh.
Yay!
I knew the clue was going to be too easy.
Well, actually, we were on the right path before the clue.
Yes, and isn't darning, isn't that like what it's called when you fix a
Yes.
when you fix
It's
a
not a
button?
word you hear very often.
No.
But it's a good word.
It's a good word.
Robust.
It's an old school word. It's kind
Yes,
of
and it still has a
It's
place
not darn
today.
it, it's darning.
darning.
Not darno either. He's on the Braves.
Darno's with the Braves. Darn is one of those words. It's an old school like billfold or commode. You just don't hear it very often. Oh, those are funny words. Anyway, Marv, good to see you. A lot of 60s on the board out there. Okay, here's the radar shot. We're seeing thunderstorms on the outside edge. So if you're in Hancock County, you're seeing some lightning off in the distance as you go to the south and west, a couple of thunderstorms there. That's the reason why I had thunderstorms still possible. I don't think we're going to see any of that rolling through here, but on the outside edges, you may have a rumbler here or there. But again, and where we had thunderstorms today, that went on over to light rain in the yellow and then quickly started to vanish into just a few sprinkles out there. So more than likely, that is it for tonight. All right, so here is a look at future view. And what it will show is, again, some sprinkles around, maybe some stuff on the outside edges. This will be tomorrow. Now, a very challenging forecast for tomorrow because we have a wedge building in. Now, those are challenging anyway because you get cool air coming down, hits the Appalachian Mountains, and then rolls down in a wedge shape. And the question is, how far south does it go? And once you get into this time of year, they're very rare, and it's really hard to figure that out. So the models have had a tough time with it. As far as rain is concerned, I think we could have some drizzle or some light stuff through the day. Don't look at it as one of those days where we're waiting on the heat of the day for thunderstorms to fire up like the past couple of days. And if this wedge sets up the way it's supposed to, then we'll have clouds and maybe an off and on drizzly patch. There's tomorrow night, maybe a little rain here or there, and then we go into Friday where the sun starts to come back out and we start to warm things back up. So let's talk about the numbers. And again, these numbers have shifted a little bit from model to model run, showing 60s in the morning, which is not a big departure from where we are right now. Tomorrow during the afternoon. Now, if you looked at the models yesterday and the day before, it was really going aggressive with this thing, showing 50s and 60s in our area with the wedge. You can see it right here. So the question is, how far south does this set up? If it sets up like this in the middle of the day to early afternoon, if you're in our southern counties, it's still going to be a warm day for you. But as we go Macon northward, it could be dramatically cooler. But even notice as we go like an hour later, I think a lot of it's going to be on the timing. When does it really push in? If it's not until later in the day, then some folks in the southern half will still have a chance to warm up. The reason I go through all of this is because I don't want you going, hey, he said it was going to be a cool day. I walked outside with my scarf, and the guy next door had on flip-flops and shorts, and he turned out to be right. So we're going to say 70s, making northward cooler, and the chance of some drizzly stuff. We'll start to clear it out Friday. Very small chance on Friday, and then a pop-up chance this weekend. Marv,